I pick a city, I do cool stuff, I eat all the vegan food. Baltimore has a rich history as a major seaport, manufacturing center, and railroad hub. With hundreds of identified districts, Baltimore has been dubbed a city of neighborhoods. Baltimore also boasts tons of famous residents. The city has more public statues and monuments per capita than any other city in the country. My first stop is breakfast, and Pure Raw is the place. Their motto is fueling healthy lifestyles, and their mission is to make healthy eating a habit everyone can adopt. Positive energy hugs you when you walk through the door of Pure Raw. For breakfast, I opt for an acai bowl and a fresh juice.
The biggest acai bowl in the history of acai bowls.
I'm still not done.
This thing is ridiculous.
Explain something.
Graffiti Alley is a hidden alley that's a safe haven for graffiti artists. You can never predict what you're going to see at Graffiti Alley, as the works of art are ever changing, and it's frequently painted and repainted all throughout the year. The Howard Peters Rawlings Conservatory and Botanic Gardens of Baltimore is on a mission to foster an appreciation and understanding of plants from around the world and the vital roles they play in our lives. The Baltimore Museum of Art is free for everyone every day and features a renowned collection of historic, modern, and contemporary art. The sculpture garden, however, behind the museum is my favorite. Eleanor Fagan, otherwise known as Billie Holiday, was an American jazz legend known for her vocal delivery and improvisational skills. Nicknamed Lady Day, Billie Holiday had a seminal influence on jazz and pop music. She has both a mural and a statue in Baltimore, and I wanted to check them both out. For lunch, I'm stopping in at Refocused. This joint is family run, it's casual, it's sophisticated with a warm atmosphere. They're on a mission to save the world one delicious plant-based meal at a time, and I'm telling you, you have to try it. The food is phenomenal. I start with the vegan jumbo fried shrimp and Baltimore's best vegan mac and cheese. My main course is the vegan cheesesteak sub with the peppers and the mushrooms and the onions and the vegan cheese and the vegan steak. Phenomenal. Refocused is definitely a hidden gem worth discovering. The Inner Harbor boasts the best of Baltimore. As a tourist attraction, landmark, and centerpiece of downtown, this old seaport is an excellent blend of Maryland's new and old history. The National Aquarium's mission is to inspire conservation of the world's aquatic treasures. Their collection includes 20,000 animals and 800 species of fish, birds, amphibians, reptiles, and mammals. Sharks, dolphins, alligators, turtles, frogs, you'll see it all. Baltimore Water Taxi is part water taxi, part open air bus, and all fun. It is the fast, affordable, and relaxing way to navigate the city. You buy your ticket, you sit back, you relax, you soak in the view. I was really excited to check out Top of the World. It's a viewing deck overlooking the city in the World Trade Center on the 27th floor. In my opinion, there is no better vantage point to experience a new city than from high up. And this one is no exception. Everywhere you look are views, views, more views, views on top of views, on top of views. I was not disappointed. I could stay up here all day. Next stop, Land of Kush, which is probably Baltimore's most famous vegan restaurant. They're known for their huge portions and flavorful offerings on the menu. The vegan food at Land of Kush warms the soul and fills the belly. Today I'm having the Kush barbecue ribs platter with a side of collard greens and yams. This is vegan comfort food at its best. I also got greedy and ordered a side of curry chicken. I could eat this every day. Land of Kush is definitely not to be missed when you're in Baltimore. Patterson Park is not the city's largest park. However, it has been nicknamed Best Backyard in Baltimore. And I can see why. The views are amazing. It is also home to the Pagoda, which is a 60-foot observatory that was designed as a people's lookout tower. From the top of the tower, you can view downtown and Baltimore's many neighborhoods. The Peabody Institute was designed to be a cultural center for the city of Baltimore, with plans for an art gallery, a music school, and a public reference library. I stopped in today because I heard great things and I saw amazing photographs that were taken in the library. The library's collections are available for use by the general public. I don't know that I could study here. It is absolutely beautiful and distracting. Sherwood Gardens is beautiful. It's a 6-acre privately owned community park that is famous for its annual tulip display. Nearly 80,000 tulips peak in late April. I had a hard time finding this place, but once you do, you'll never want to leave. It's well groomed, it's perfectly manicured, and it's perfectly peaceful. The Reginald F. Lewis Museum of Maryland African American History and Culture is Maryland's largest African American museum. A Smithsonian affiliate, the museum's mission is to collect, preserve, interpret, document, and exhibit the rich contributions of African American Marylanders. Besides rotating exhibitions, the museum also features live musical performances, film screenings, art workshops, and lectures. This particular day, there was an incredible photography exhibit. I love photography, and this exhibit is amazing. Finding vegan bakeries is my mission in life. Harmony Bakery in Baltimore, family owned, deep roots in the community. They have worry-free delights that are vegan and gluten-free. The sweet and savory baked goods are created from scratch with love every day. If you want something sweet enough to turn your world upside down, Harmony Bakery is the place. The Baltimore and Ohio Railroad Museum houses the most comprehensive and significant collection of railroad history in the Western Hemisphere, hands down. The museum has the largest collection of 19th century locomotives in the United States. Growing up as a kid, I had a train track, an electric train track, and I loved it. But that's nothing compared to standing next to these massive locomotives. They're beautiful, they're huge, and they're amazing. This museum is massive. I love trains, and I love this museum. The Visionary Art Museum is the official national museum for the best in self-taught intuitive artistry. It has been designated by Congress as America's National Museum for Self-Taught Art. The museum specializes in the preservation and display of outsider art. So be prepared for the unusual. Be prepared for the imaginative. Be prepared for the unexpected. It's all of that. It's interesting, it's eclectic, it's amazing, it's unexpected. I left the museum absolutely, utterly speechless. Located in an old cannery, the Baltimore Museum of Industry has exhibits on various types of manufacturing and industry from the early 20th century. From garment making to airplane manufacturing to food canning, you'll experience and discover how Baltimore's innovators, entrepreneurs, and workers helped propel Baltimore into the industrial age and beyond. Discovering a new city and the history behind it is always fun. And Fort McHenry is one of those places that you have to visit when you come to Baltimore. It's a historical fort, best known for its role in the War of 1812, when it successfully defended Baltimore Harbor from an attack by the British Navy. Now, the fort is surrounded by water on three sides. The brick fort was far enough from Baltimore to provide protection without endangering the city. And the battle inspired Francis Scott Key to write the Star-Spangled Banner. But you have to just come and take a tour and walk around and get a sense of the history of this place. It's absolutely beautiful. I didn't want to leave town without checking out With Love Company. It's a plant-based sip and eat joint on the north side of Baltimore. They blend plant-based and gluten-conscious philosophies on their menu. And as the sign says, everything begins and ends with love. I ordered the lentil burger and the sweet potato salad. I love the bread that it's on. The lettuce and the tomato are fresh. The mayonnaise is delicious. Sweet potato salad is a new one on me, and this is amazing. I also added the deviled avocado. I just wanted to see what it tastes like. And it was ridiculously good. My stomach definitely feels the love. Today was absolutely incredible and exhausting. Baltimore, you wore me out. I ate well, I got lost often, and I loved every minute of it. Thank you, Baltimore.